Hi, Max. Welcome to PowerTalk Show, powered by Business Talks Weekly. It is our pleasure to have you on our channel today. Before we start our conversation, I would like to understand a bit about your personal journey and what really inspired you to start 7th Online.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be on your podcast. I originally grew up in China, came to the US to study my graduate degree. And then I happened to join a retail company and as the programmer, helping them with their IT systems. And doing that job, I realized the retail industry has a lot to improve. There's adequate tools and disjoint decision-making processes. So from that point on, I would start thinking about how to create a software system so that retailers could be more efficient on their inventory decisions. Every year retailers buys millions, hundreds of millions of products. A lot of the inventory they acquired turned out to be unproductive, meaning don't make profit for them, and which is basically waste everybody's time and money. So that was the beginning of our journey, and we started in 1999. And fortunately, we have the luxury being working with some of the best names from the industry, like Calvin Klein, Tommy Hilfiger, Michael Kors, Canada Goose, Birkenstock, so on and so forth. Work with all these clients to continuously develop our solutions for the merchandise planning solutions. And the latest development is about helping some of our customers not only to do better job with merchandise planning, which is essentially planning their sales. We also expanded it to helping our customers to expand their production, right? So the production managers and the sales managers can collaborate on our platform in real time. So that's basically what we do right now.
Understood. So, what is the biggest challenge 7th Online is actually solving in the retail and merchandising industry?
Yeah, the biggest challenge is this dilemma we are facing. Probably 70-80% of the retailers still hold on to Excel. We have heard from customers, Excel is the source of inventory problems. Not mentioning just the error you can create using Excel. Because of Excel, corporations don't have control over the processes, the data. Excel creates data silos, creates process silos, right? You cannot inject corporate control over Excel. Everybody does their own formulas, put in their own numbers. Our customers have no way to aggregate easily in real time on the Excel sheets. So that's why most of our customers use us first to replace Excel with our system, which looks like Excel, function like Excel, but it's not Excel. It's just a look and feel. We keep the Excel look and feel so that our users don't have to learn a totally different new user interface, but the underlying data structure has database built in, has all the AI data intelligence built into the solutions. So the biggest obstacle today is still, many retailers holding on to Excel.
Understood.
And the change this mentality from a manual process to a systematic process has been very difficult. Hopefully, with the current drive to AI, retailers can start adapting to more data-driven and a systematic approach instead of Excel such a manual process.
Understood. So you come from engineering and a management background. What drive you to come into fashion, retail, and technology?
Yeah, so retail is the biggest industry, I think. People eat and they have to live in a shelter, right? And they have to dress themselves with clothes. All this involves retail, right? And so naturally, I believe we can help the society to create the most impact. Retail is the place to start. Retail is also the most challenging area, right? Because of, historically, retailers is slow to adapt technology. So, so we always talk about this because retailers are somewhat slower than other industry to adapt technology. Retail industry historically has to live with a lot of, you know, profitability problems, right? And a lot of inefficiency problems because of a lack of technology contribute to those problems. Because those problems, contribute to low margins. And then because of low margin, again, feed back to reluctance in adapting technology because it could has a, upfront cost. So this circular problem is pretty challenging, but I guess we're great people. We've been in this business for 26 years. We've been live with this type of challenges, and we're still very upbeat, right? We are driving our business. We are expanding across the globe. We hope one day, uh, retailers will gradually get onto the technology, uh, you know, adoption.
Wonderful. I like your excitement about the industry overall. So, uh, is this a SaaS based platform that can be used by all retailers across the world on a subscription model?
Yes. So we started our SaaS platform in 2001. So 24 years ago. So the reason why we want to start this as a SaaS platform, and also we talk about this all the time. We only have one version of our source code, our server. The reason why for that is, our business is to help retailers to become more efficient. But if we have multiple versions, let's say, versus a lot of our competitors, they have custom built solutions for almost most of their customers. So let's say you have 200 customers, you end up have 150 different versions. It's a nightmare for us as a technology company to manage all these 25 different versions. That means we cannot become efficient ourselves. So what are you talking about helping your customers to become efficient? So it's actually completely doable. And over the past 25 years, we are able to maintain one source code version for all our customers. Sometimes it's pretty painful. For instance, we do provide certain customization for our customers. So after each customer go live, we will look at what we build for this customer and how much effort we will need to take to merge the custom build source code into the main source code, right? Sometimes may take several months up to a year. We just have to bite the bullet so that we maintain the efficiency for our own operations. So to answer your question, is absolutely doable to provide the SaaS solution to all type of retailers across the globe. We have customers in Asia, customers in Europe, in the US, all using the same software. We just have to become more sophisticated in providing ways for our users to set up the system based on their habits, their ways of using the system. So engineering wise, you have to provide that type of flexibility.
Understood. Understood. So you mentioned AI earlier. How are you integrating AI into your current systems? And is there something that you are currently working on at a more feature level which will expand your AI functions?
Yeah, not only we are currently we've been working with AI, building AI capabilities into our solution for the past 20. Yeah,
Wonderful.
our team has been working with AI for 30 years. So AI exists for a long time. Currently, the AI people talk about it are large language models, right? Which is a subset of the whole AI domain. So we do a lot of like a forecasting capability, forecasting development using AI, started 20 years ago. For instance, we have customers come to us, they want to test their product for the first 2 weeks of each season and then evaluate what are the products going to be top seller, what are the products is not going to be selling well. So they will start offering those button performers and order additional inventory for those top sellers. We call test buy. You test the product and then you buy additional inventory to fulfill the current consumer demand, right? So that kind of solution requires very fast reaction to the current trend. So we develop, AI algorithms based on case-based reasoning, based on intelligent clustering, so that our customers can identify top sellers after 2 weeks selling, right? Which is very, very cutting edge. And because this type of technology, the customer told us they are able to improve their gross margin by 30, 35% just to reduce the pre-season buy from 80% to 60 or even 50%, and then use the remaining budget to react to the seasonal trend. Technology can really turn into additional profitability for our customers.
Wonderful, wonderful. That's a good number. So I want to understand a case study from you, a retail outlet or a fashion outlet. How did it benefit when it tied up with Seventh Online? So if you can share with me some case study, what were the challenges they were facing, how Seventh Online helped you, help them overcome, and what were the results?
Yes. We have a lot of this type of case studies we have done over the
Yes.
years. We have one client, which is one of the largest fashion house in the US around the globe. They told us after 3, 4 years of deploying our solution across all their brands, they told us because of our solution enable them to proactively plan their business, they are able to place their production by 1 week earlier, right? Because of that 1 week advantage, they're able to realize $1 cost saving for each piece of their garment, right? They sell millions, tens of millions of products, right? So every year you can calculate how much additional savings they can realize. So this is one client. We have another client. They are regarded as one of the best in terms of inventory management and planning. But after they work with us, they told us, and they actually have data feed into our models and the proof because of our forecasting solution, improve their forecasting accuracy by 30% and also improve the forecasting consistency by 80%. For one product category, over 30 products, over 30 styles, within 4 weeks, they are able to generate $320,000 sales. Just one product category of 30 styles over 4 weeks time period. So because more accurate forecasting.
That's
So
a
we have
wonderful numbers.
we have quite a bit of this type of examples.
Wow, wow, wonderful, wonderful, Max. Max, what advice would you give to a founder or an entrepreneur coming into a retail or a fashion or a B2B tech business?
Yeah, number one, stay in there. Don't give up. Don't give up. In the course of our 26 years history, we've been through 3-4 times of big downturns, economic downturns, right? 2001, September 11, 2008, global financial crisis, and 20, the pandemic, right? And we've seen, people sometimes give up, right? And sometimes they didn't know how to weather the storm. So fortunately, 7thonline has done a good job so far. And it's a tough journey. It's tough. I mean, we are not in the Bitcoin business. You can just throw out money every day. So we really have to deliver value. We have to earn the money and, dealing with all kind of challenges, right? So the number one advice, I think many successful business people also told us, you know, you have to stay in there. You have to, keep fighting the fight. So that's number one, right? So take a long-term approach. Don't just look at what you can do this year, next year, even next 5 years. Look at what are the real problems your target audience, your target industries are facing. And really, from R&D, from, customer service, from marketing, you really, try to deliver value. I truly believe if you focus on that, and business will come to you, right? So, and from time to time, people always praise us. You guys truly want to help the industry, want to help retailers. We said, yeah, we have no other agenda. Otherwise, I probably try to do something else instead of sticking my head into this industry for 26 years.
Oh my God, that's some great advice, Max. Max, I have one last question for you. What is the most exciting thing that you are working on currently with Seventh Online? What is the most exciting feature or a product that you are working on? You're most excited about?
Yeah. So thanks to AI, right? Over the past several years, AI technology has significantly improved, and there are a lot more options. So currently, we are developing additional AI-powered capabilities. For instance, we just announced this auto planner, right? The large language model can actually guide our users to become more interactive with systems, right? And also, we use some advanced data models to systematically identify product attributes and to systematically identify uh, lifestyles compared to historical product offerings so that we can have even more accurate forecasting. Another area, we are also working on is to mine the internet, mine the social network to find a macro trend, right? So that we can provide to our customers for them to, have more data points to make better decisions. So these are all the latest, exciting development we have been undertaking. And we've been putting a lot of efforts, 20 some years, continuous research and development, that we've been putting a lot of human capital. We're putting a lot of money. Results has been great.
Wonderful, wonderful. You seem excited. I am excited just having to understand about the features about the retail. So thank you so much, Max, for sharing your insights with us and with our audience today. It was a pleasure having you on board on our channel today. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.